Hi gorgeous, it's Claire Stone with your week ahead psychic tarot reading. Today is Sunday the 19th of June, almost solstice time, exciting. And today I'm going to be reading for you with these brand new transient light tarot by the incredible Aries Wiesner. So I'm going to go ahead and get shuffling. I'm going to do a collective reading. That means that is for everybody. And then I'm going to do a cheeky one for each of the star signs. So I'm going to go ahead and get shuffling. So these cards are really different because they are gender neutral. So let's see how this goes interpreting these. I'm excited for this. Okay, so for the start of the week, what do we need to know? We have got the Tower for the start of the week. This card is saying that there's going to be some kind of revelation. This is the falling of the false gods, and that can be someone who you've put on a pedestal, or indeed it can be your own ego that collapses. Anything that is inauthentic in your life and you know it, we secretly are vexed with ourselves because we continue doing things which we know might not be good for us. The beginning of this week, we are going to have that sense of, I need to wipe the slate clean and all of that drama must go. I have to be authentic right now with who I am. And the Tower is going to bring in that fresh state of mind, a new idea, and you are just going to feel like you are ready for this change. Interesting build up to the solstice there. Midweek, what do we need to know? Midweek, we have got the Eight of Swords. Now, this card is bringing in a feeling of restriction and restraint. So perhaps this revelation that you've had, you're now wondering, you know, the little devil on your shoulder is kind of like, how can I actually do this? What do I need to do to move forward? You may literally feel like your hands are tied or you are somehow disempowered, but that is only because some wisdom, some information is being withheld from you at this time. Remember that that's a safe space to be. Nobody ever has the entire map of their destiny. We never know how everything's going to work out. It takes a sense of faith and trust in the universe and in ourselves. So allow yourself this feeling things out. Allow yourself to dip into the shadow and bring light to whatever is lurking down there, what's preventing you from moving forward with confidence. So that is for the mid of the week. And the end of the week, what do we need to know? Oh, so this card says future. So I know Aries has got a few extra cards in this deck. There's actually 81 cards. So I'm thinking that this might be one of those cheeky added extra cards. I'm not sure, I've not read the book. So what does this mean for us? You are creating your own destiny. Your future is in your own hands. You can see all the different dimensions to life, all of this different realms within this card. There is so much going on at play. You know, we could actually be, you know, living another lifetime doing something else, all the different levels of consciousness that we have. And I feel like it's about bringing it all together. We need that alignment to step into the future that we are creating, to take that power back, to know that we are a part of this. We are not subject to fate. We are co-creating our destiny. So be honest with yourself, be authentic, tell people what it is that you need, what do you want. Allow yourself to feel restricted. That's a part of growth, feeling stuck, feeling irritable. Otherwise, you're never going to change. And then embrace the future. See your bright future. I'm seeing the Star card being delivered to us with this. And the Star card is all about healing, hope, and promise. So a bright future awaits you. What is it that you want? So that was our collective reading. And now I am going to do one for each of the star signs. I'm going to start off with Capricorn. Capricorn, what do you need to know this week? Capricorn, we have got a beautiful card. We have got the 10 of Pentacles. You can see this card is all about family and home and what you are building. See the coins on this house. They are the position of the tree of life. It feels like get your house in order, including your mind, not your literal home. Get all of your things in order so that you can have this like really stable, joyful experience. This card is all about, it is a card of abundance and having enough. So you may have an increase of wealth or some news about wealth. This card is really reassuring, and it's the card of the cycle. This is actually the last card in the entire tarot deck. And so in the Pamela Coleman Smith deck, there is a child in the card, and some people believe that that is the Fool, who is the beginning and the end. He's the seed, he's the spirit that flows through the entire tarot deck. So this card is like you wrapping up this chapter. Make sure your spirit is in everything that you are doing. And this, it just feels like it's going to be a really beautiful week, surrounded by loved ones, lots of stability and lots of blessings upon the home. That was Capricorn. Next up, we've got Aquarius. Aquarius, what do you need to know this week? Aquarius, we have got the Tower card again. So this card is really going to apply to you. And, you know, there could be something that you have been suppressing, because this is sometimes what this card reveals. It's the card of revelations, discoveries. It's when something from the subconscious mind suddenly becomes to the forefront of your mind. You receive some information and you know that things need to change. You can't carry on as you had been doing before. So there is that element of change, the collapsing of a way that you used to think, a state of mind. You might no longer believe in something. You might have had your heart set on something, and now you have this total shift. It feels like a really good shift, a needed shift. You know, the energies of the solstice, that is a masculine energy. It's a solar power, and that's going to drive you through to have the courage and the confidence and the energy to start again, to rebuild. It's safe to do that. Illumination, wisdom is all coming forth for you this week. This is going to be a really interesting week for you, Aquarius. Next up, we've got Pisces. Pisces, what do you need to know? Okay, so Pisces, we have got, well, we've got two cards actually. The Keeper of the Swords and the Champion of Swords. So I am seeing this as the Ace and the Two of Swords. So the Ace of Swords, and that's funny that, because these are contradictory cards in themselves. So I think that what you're going to go through this week is going to be short-lived, and you're going to go through some kind of mental conflict and the inability to make a decision. You can't move forward, but so swift this changes, and this energy, this fresh idea, it comes through. So it's going to be short-lived. So again, get your thinking cap on, get creative, get doodling, have a little brain dump, write down all of your ideas, and know that you're gonna have a breakthrough. These insights and ideas are now coming through. I'm now actually thinking that this might be the Page of Swords, but I am trusting what messages I receive from this deck. So messages in communication, messages are in the wind, they are in the earth. There's information that's going to come to light, but it feels like at first you feel like clouded vision, as if you you don't know which way to proceed, but that will be short-lived. Okay, so that was for Pisces. Next up, we have got Aries. Okay, Aries, we have got what Aries called the Proclaimer. So this is more often known as the Hierophant. And we know that because of the crossed keys, and of course it is number 5. The crossed keys represent the keys to heaven, the blending of the yin and yang, you know, the keys of the tarot card, the major arcana are known as the silver key, the minor arcana are the golden key. So it's all this inner wisdom which is ready to be unlocked. It would serve you well to have some kind of community at this time, you know, get studying. If there's something that you want to learn, find the experts, learn everything that there is to know. There's knowledge and wisdom which it feels like it's a little bit locked away from you at the moment, but you are gonna get the you're gonna get the missing key. You're gonna get the answer to start unlocking and discovering what it is that you need to know, all in balance. Interesting, there's an elephant on this card as well. And elephants are, what I'm seeing is when the elephants, they are following each other and they are like holding onto each other's tail and trunk. And again, it feels like that sense of community and or family, whatever word you like to choose, that is going to strengthen you and give you the foundation that you need to go ahead and, you know, get that next step of that sense of where you're going in the next step. So wisdom is coming through, but don't have to do it alone. Seek out the experts. Next up, we have got Cancer. Now, before I do Cancer's card, I've had quite a few people asking on YouTube if I can do a timestamp. Now, anyone watching this, you are welcome to add the timestamps, but at this moment in time, I actually haven't got time to do it. When I've got my assistant back, I will absolutely fulfill that for you. But sometimes kind people who've got a spare 20 minutes or whatever on the hands, have done that for me, and I appreciate that. Thank you so much, and I am listening to your requests. When I can do timestamps, I certainly will. Okay, Cancer. Cancer, we have got the Justice card. So this is all about balance and fairness. Often, you know, the archetypal energy of the Justice card is about karma. Whatever you've put out there, that is what you are going to reap. The scales of Lady Justice becoming into balance. So when this card comes out, it feels like that truth will win. That's what you need to know. If you are acting with integrity, then don't worry about what other people are doing or how you may have been unfairly treated, because the Justice card will see that all will be well. That is the law of nature. We don't need to take anything into our own hands. We just surrender our situation to the universe, and if we can do that, then we create more positive karma for ourselves. And you know, that positive karma can be the fact that you are at peace and you are not going on in your mind thinking that cheeky so-and-so, just letting it be and knowing that it's not your job to see to what anybody else is doing. That's what I'm feeling with this Justice card. All will be well. Those scales will come into balance. Next up, we've got Taurus. Taurus, what do you need to know? Okay, so we have got the Keeper of Wands for Taurus. And what I'm really seeing straight away on this card is, to me, that just looks like a big sunflower. And of course, wands are the element of fire. I feel like there is lots of creative energy coming your way. You've got tons of ideas. And of course, sunflowers are connected to summer solstice. And they are also connected to the Archangel Michael and Archangel Uriel. It's the flower that says smile. It's the flower of the inner child that is ushering in a time of happiness. This is going to be a really happy week for you. It's kind of, I'm hearing Bob Marley, don't worry about a thing, because every little thing's going to be all right. Everything's going to be absolutely fine. Keep your chin up, keep focused on what is going well, and allow yourself to express that inner child. So if there's things that you like doing, you like swimming, or you like going for a run, you like taking photographs, whatever that is the key thing that's going to help you to remain in a state of peace and happiness while you are going through whatever you are going through at this period of time. Know that Archangel Michael's got your back, so does Archangel Uriel. So call those angels in if you're feeling like you need a little bit more strength or a little bit more motivation. I don't think the motivation is a thing at all. No one's going to put your fire out. Next up is Gemini. Gemini, what do you need to know? Gemini, we have got the Death card. Now, this is a card to worry about. It is bringing in change. You can see that beyond these two towers, is a sunrise. And this is saying that the path that you are on is a path to great change. And it is a time for allowing the outworn, the old, to transform, and the new light, the new day, the new you is on the other side of these towers. So you just keep on this path. I feel like that path is water, and that could be a bit of an emotional path for you. We're humans, we don't like change, we don't like to let go, we don't like taking risks. That's just human nature, but you're going to be okay. You've got the strength of the two towers. It feels like all balance is there, and you are ready for this. This skull is reminding me of that wisdom. You know what you need to do, and that strong wisdom is within you. Keep following that inner sunshine, and know that a new dawn awaits you. Next up, we've got Leo. Leo, what do you need to know this week? Leo, we've got the Two of Wands. This is a really positive card. I like this card, and I feel like this is like a ball of yarn, and it's saying that you can spin your own fate, you can spin your own destiny. However, there are two bunches of sticks here. So again, this is about collaborations, joining forces, everybody knowing everybody has a place in the universe. You step in your place, and other people will align with you by being in their place. You don't have to do everything yourself. There is an element of patience with this card, taking a step back so that you can receive that support, and you can the spinner of your own fate. Oh, I'm feeling all poetic today. So that is the Two of Wands for you. Great card, absolutely fabulous card. Next up, we've got Virgo. Virgo, what do you need to know? Sorry, I'm so distracted. There are birds of prey chasing each other outside. Virgo. Virgo, we have got the Fool card for you, and this card is telling you to have a leap of faith. Go for it, take a risk. You will land on your feet. You might be feeling inspired to try new things, all these new ideas. They may seem risky, and there is a level of naivety. You don't know how things are going to work out, but go ahead and go for it. You have got everything that you need to make this journey a success. So be the fool, be creative, allow spirit to guide you. I feel like breathe. I feel like you're channeling energy, you're connecting to your higher self really strongly this week, and you just really need to trust that. Trust yourself, trust what comes through. Next up, we've got Libra. Okay, Libra, we have got the Nurturer, and this is in traditional tarot the Empress, which is a beautiful card, and it's saying that you can create something really beautiful if you focus your energy into your projects, into people that you love. Cultivate this sense of love and you will be reaping the rewards. These 12 stars, they represent the 12 stars of Mary, the queen of the star of the sea, the queen of the angels. Her energy is very prevalent within this card. So allow yourself to receive, because when we pull this card, we're very often nurturing everybody else and all of their needs, and we need to protect our own ideas and our own dreams and know that they are just as important as the people in your life. This is a very abundant card. Things that you're working on now, they will be fruitful. There's all the good feels with this card, feeling uplifted, feeling at one, feeling like things are working really, really well for you. So that is going to be a fab week for you. Next up, we've got Scorpio. Scorpio, what do you need to know? Okay, so we have got a little mouse trying to come in. No, Minnie. The Apprentice of Vessels. I am feeling like this is the Page of Cups. It's gotta be, hasn't it? Page of Cups is creative. So allow yourself to tap into creativity. Let your creativity and passion guide you. Page of Cups, to me, always pops into readings when you are awaiting information in the forms of an invitation. So not exactly like you're waiting for results, but information's going to come through to you. Do you want to go on a date? Do you want to come for a family meal? Like, do you want to come to this works, whatever? There's going to be some kind of invitation that always comes in my experience with the Page of Cups. It feels like this invitation is heartfelt, it's light, it's fun. So do receive the invitation if you can. You will have a lovely time. It's as if that's just what you need. And know that it just has all the lovely feels with it this week. So if you are waiting to hear about something or wonder if something's going to come off, then you know that it is going to happen with that card coming through. Next up, we've got Sagittarius. What do you need to know this week, Sidja? The Tower again. Third time round, the Tower's come out. Okay, so what I'm feeling with this card is what I'm seeing on this card is the fact that it looks like something's been pulled out by the root, and that feels really good. It feels like to me that something that has been bothering you for a while and you keep working on it, you keep trying to get rid of it, it's finally being removed once and for all, roots and all. When we get to the bottom of something, then true healing can take place. And this is what it feels like with this card. An unexpected occurrence is going to bring information to light, and something that you've been wanting to clear or understand or be freed from is going to get ripped out, root and all. So then you are left with this void. And because everything is energy, so if you pull some energy out, then there's space to create something else. So I'm feeling like this week for you, as the week unfolds and things become apparent, then that is your opportunity to really cleanse and let go, so that, you know, it feels like do a little ritual, do a little nice candle magic ritual, and write on that candle the things that you are ready to release. You're telling the universe, yeah, you're taking this away from my life, that's what I wanted, this is for my best, And now I'm telling you that I am ready to release this too, because I'm ready to embrace a higher version of myself. And then we look at what it is that we want to fulfill, what we want to fill that space with. So that could be inner peace, it could be joy, it could be absolutely anything. So you get focusing on what you are going to fill your energy with. And remember that solar energy, I feel like it's important for everybody to capitalize on this special gateway, this portal awakening of the solstice. In the Northern Hemisphere, this is the longest day of the year. And in the Southern Hemisphere, the winter solstice, then it is the shortest day of the year. And it's when the sun appears to stand still. That's what solstice means. Stand still. Sun stands still. So take a moment to allow yourself to stand still. What is your inner sun, your solar plexus chakra, your spirit, your inner fire? What is that saying to you? What does that need to do? Do you need to go all blazing and get things done, or do you need to retreat and go within and focus on growing your inner light before you expand your light into the world? So there you go, gorgeous people. Just reminding you that the cards that I have used are by Ari Weisner, and they are the Transient Light Tarot. They are on sale on the 21st of June. You can pre-order them now. You can get them at Hay House or Amazon. Go and check out Ari. Really cool person. And I will leave you with all of my love and blessings for the solstice. Lots of love.